Hello and hello. I hope you're all doing really well. And so I just wanted to say that when people start spending beyond their means, there's this phrase where they say, "Oh, don't spend. Is it don't spend beyond your is it beyond your means?" Anyway, basically the whole point is some people, including myself, try to spend more than what you can afford. So just because you see something and you like it and you think, oh, I really want to have this, but when you look into your pocket, there's not much money in there, but the price is way more than what you have in your pocket, and you're thinking, oh, I'm short, and I'm like this much short. So then you end up like borrowing someone the money so that you can afford that thing that you really want to get. And it just makes no sense. Just because you want something, it doesn't mean you should get it. It doesn't mean you go and then if okay, if you want to get it, fine, but if you can't afford it, don't get it unless it's needed. And if it's needed, then it should be a priority. When you have some money, it should be a priority to get, like, things that most of the things that we get as humans, we don't stop and think, do we really need this? Is it needed or is it just wanted? There's a difference between needing something and wanting something. Needing to buy something and wanting to buy something. But most of the times we don't stop and think that way. We just act according to our impulse and feelings and emotions. Like, you could be in work um and then you say you've not you ate, and but you're still hungry. At the end of the day, you're gonna be hungry, right, when you finish work. And then you're going home and you say, let me just go to this shop, because you need to do a bit of shopping before you get home. And then while you're doing that, of course you're hungry. You just finished work, you've been at work all day. Even though you might have ate something at work, you're still gonna be hungry after work. And then you're going to do your shopping, your house shopping. You get in the shop and you see something there, something to eat and something to drink, and you're thinking, oh, I have to get this, I'm really hungry. But it might be expensive, or even though you can afford it, that's the same money you could contribute to the shopping, your house shopping, that you're going to do anyway. And you can actually wait until you get home to eat. Because let's say it's just a sandwich, you see a sandwich on the shelf and you're thinking, let me just grab that, let me pay for it, go sit down, eat it, have a cup of tea or coffee or hot chocolate, and then sit down, have this, and then carry on my shopping. But that's you. If you do that, you end up spending, like, the amount of money you spend on that, you could use the same amount of money to buy loads and loads of bread and things to go in the bread for a sandwich, and a lot and lots of tea bags, or hot chocolate, powder. And then you can literally wait until you get home, and then you can eat, because you're not gonna die because you're hungry. And bear in mind, you've already ate in work. You're just tired and want to have something easy. You want to have an easy life, and there's nothing wrong with that. If you can afford it, great. I'm just talking about people who cannot afford a lot of luxuries, but we do it anyway, so we end up getting in debt. So you've already spent this amount of money on this sandwich and this drink, and then you go ahead and do your shopping, and then you realize, oh, you're short, and you think, oh, I need this in the house, we need this in the house, but you don't have enough money in your account or cash if you're paying by cash. And then you're thinking, oh, I've just spent that much money. I could have afforded it if I didn't spend that money on that sandwich or on that drink. And I could have literally waited until I get home and make myself a sandwich quickly, because it doesn't take that long to make a sandwich, especially if you're driving home, because the shop that you're going to is just on your way home. You're just grabbing a few things in that shop and then you go home. So it's not going to take that long anyway. So it's just sometimes it's like, it's crazy. We don't stop and think. Even though we think, okay, I've got this budget for shopping today, and so that's all you're gonna spend, and I've got these things I need to get for the house. Then we always go out astray. We always go away from that plan, and then end up buying this and buying that, and spending on this and spending on that, just because we feel like, oh my gosh, you think you need it, like, I need to get this, I need to get that. We're using the wrong words, but if you think about it, we don't need them, we just want them, and you want them now. You don't want to wait. So and then we end up overspending, and then getting in debt so you can afford the things that you really actually need to get for the house, because you've ate there, you're gonna get home, you're gonna eat again, and then you're thinking you could have used that money to buy the things that are actually needed in the house. So if you can't afford something, you got to think twice. Don't just buy things because you feel like you need them. Most of the times we don't need the things that we buy, all these items and things that we buy. If you look around your house, a lot of things in there you don't need. You ended up buying them because you felt like you needed them, but when you think about it, you didn't need them, you just wanted them. So if you can't afford things, you got to think twice and see if you need those things you're buying, or you just want them. Because a lot of times we don't stop and think, and that we just want things quick. Like, I want it and I want it now, so I'm gonna pay for it, and then I'll think about it later. And then when you think about it later, you realize I did not need it, and now I'm short on money. I don't have enough money to pay for this and that, because you're realizing, oh my gosh, now I need a lot of things. I actually need a lot of things. When you sit down and write a number of things you need, and the number of things you want, you realize there's a lot of things that you need. So the thing is, stop overspending when you don't have the money. Stop living above your means or beyond your means. If you can't afford something, unless you truly need it, don't get it. You have to stop yourself, think, okay, I can't afford this, but I should get it. I really should get it. So then think twice. Do I need it? Do I really, really need it? If you say yes the first time, okay, give it time. Later, think again. Do you really need it? And why do you need it? What do you need it for? Could you survive without it? If you can't survive without it, then you do need it. So you've got to get it. If you get in debt to get things that you need and you can't survive without them, then it makes sense to get in debt. But if you get in debt to buy things that you just want, where you do not need at all, you can survive and you'll be fine without them, don't get in debt to buy those things. Because once you get in debt to start buying things, it's not just one thing, it goes on and on and on. You did it the first time and you're thinking, oh, I shouldn't do this again next time. I need to be careful with money now because I'm running out. And then before you know it, next day or a week later, you're doing this exactly same thing. And then it just goes on and on and on and on. And then when you stop and realize, like, oh, I actually don't have any more money now, and I've got all these things, and you're thinking, now that I think about it, I didn't need these things. And you're thinking, should I sell that one or should I sell this one? Oh, I need to stop doing this. These kind of behavior, a lot of people do it. Not because they want to be in that situation, but sometimes it's hard to control how you treat money. And this goes back to the relationship different people have with money. Everyone has different relationship with money. Some people just love spending and spending and spending and spending. Anything flashy they want to spend on. Yeah, even if they can't afford it, they want to spend on. There's nothing wrong. If you can afford it, by all means go ahead. Or if you can't afford it, at the end of the day, you're the only person who's going to suffer for it. Because once you have no money to pay for things that you actually need, who's gonna suffer? It's just yourself. You're gonna be the only one who won't have those things that you actually need. Not anyone else. You know. And then other things like, in the next video I'll talk about how to, I don't know, I'm not promising anything, but I might start talking about how to save money on different things that we can actually control to save money on when you are on low budget, when you don't have much money. Like, I don't have money at all myself, and to survive I have to think twice on things that I need and things that I want, and how I can cut costs on such and such things, and how I can do things differently, so that the little money that we have, we can stretch it till the next time we have money. It's the only way when you don't have money. So anyway, I'm gonna end this video here, and I'll thank you for listening, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks, bye.